few years ago, a former coworker came to me completely blindsided. He'd just been fired out of nowhere. No backup plan, no warm network, and no idea what to do next. It spiraled him emotionally, financially, and mentally. It took months to recover. And this is what I want you to avoid. If you're worried about a layoff coming or you're feeling like you're done with your 9 to 5, listen up because most of the expert advice out there is dead wrong. So, first, I want to start you off with what not to do. Avoid what most career advice tells you. Don't rework your resume. Don't take a skills assessment. Don't cold call job agencies. Don't try to rediscover your purpose in one weekend. None of that helps in this moment. They're all tasks disguised as movement. None of them get you closer to the truth or give you clarity on what to do next. Forget questioning your value or taking a breather. It's time to take action right now. You need to assess where you stand right now and identify the options you have to mitigate this risk that are already in front of you. The biggest one, just stop planning, start building options. Most people respond to a shock like this by scrambling to build a plan. Because in corporate, you're taught to build elaborate plans, but that's not what you need when the shit hits the fan. What you actually need is optionality, clear choices you can act on fast without panic. I learned this from studying great investors. Options don't just protect the downside, but they can be used for massive growth as well. When you have options, you can move with clarity. You don't spiral, you act. Think about how you would feel in this moment if you had another job offer on the table, or great connections at another company, or had a business. If you had those options, maybe it would be the moment that you say, fuck it, I'm going my own way. So by the way, if you don't know what your options could be or how to use them, that's exactly why I built the Freedom Accelerator Lab. It's not about chasing the next thing. It's about giving yourself real leverage to make big career moves before the pressure hits. The free training is linked below if you want to explore it. So if you think you're at risk, do these 5 things now to navigate the situation with power. Number 1, talk to your boss. Direct. No guessing. Get the real picture. What's your exposure? What's the risk of you actually being fired? What's the timeline? Without a clear picture, you either spiral emotionally into chaos or you start taking action like polishing up your resume that can be a waste of your time. If you're in the clear, great. Now you can breathe easy. But if you're in harm's way, well, at least you know and can plan your moves strategically. Number 2, check your runway. Know how long you can float. Identify expense cuts that you can make if it comes to that. And also generate options for filling income gaps if needed. Simply taking a look at a few ways that you can make the numbers work will allow you to approach the situation calmly and rationally, knowing you will be okay. 3, look inside your company. Lateral moves beat cold exits every single time. Are there other departments, other roles that leverage what you already know? Internal moves are faster and less risky than starting over somewhere new. You already understand the company culture, the systems, the politics. You have existing relationships, and that is valuable. Don't throw it away unless you have to. Number 4, activate your network. Your network is your net worth, and it's one of the biggest assets you have for optionality. If it's not already primed, start with people you've spoken to in the last 6 to 12 months. Don't cold call strangers. Reach out to former colleagues, people from the past projects, industry contacts that you've maintained. But here's the key. Don't just tell them you're looking for a job. That puts them in an awkward position. It shows your desperation. Instead, let them know you're exploring options and ask for their perspective on the industry, the trends that they're seeing, or advice in navigating the transition. This was the first move I made when I got fired, and it led to a high-paying consulting gig at a Fortune 300 company. Next, use this moment as a catalyst. I know we all want to run from discomfort and pain, from the discomfort and pain of being laid off, but pain can be a catalyst as well. Most of the solopreneurs and entrepreneurs that I know who started out in corporate had been kicking around an idea of building a business for years, but it took their hand being forced for them to start taking real action on it. If you've wanted to work for yourself, you don't have to launch today, but stop putting it off. What could you package from what you already know? What could you build using skills you're already getting paid for? Look for ways to turn your existing expertise into a new offering. I figured the quickest and least risky way I could build a business was to package what I already knew and what I was already getting paid for into something new. Start small, test the waters. The goal isn't to replace your income immediately, it's to create optionality and start building something that could grow over time. By the way, this isn't wasted time. Working on a project you care about is the quickest way you to take back agency in a chaotic situation and feel better now so you can move forward with clarity and power. These are real moves you can make this week, not only to understand your risks better, but to create real options for yourself so being laid off and getting caught with your guard down never happens again. Remember, the greatest antidote to uncertainty is to always have another option. Now, before I go, I want to leave you with 4 core tools for career optionality that everyone should be building, especially when you're comfortable, before a layoff situation catches you off guard. Number 1 is cash runway. It's time to start thinking of yourself as a business. The best entrepreneur operators I know are obsessed with their runway, how many months their business can survive without a funding round. This mentality keeps them in the game for the long term and able to weather any bumps in the road. So start putting cash away now, enough to cover life if income stops or to invest in what's next. What people always get wrong about saving money is that they think it's just for a rainy day. But having cash on hand can be used for upside optionality as well. You can retool, reskill set, reinvest. You can use it as leverage to get ahead and make changes faster. For example, after I got laid off, I hired a VA to organize my family life so I had more time. But then I also used that VA strategically in my corporate job as well to take low value tasks off my plate and get more done. Later on in that job, I used cash to accelerate the business I was building on the side. That got me out of corporate much faster than I anticipated. Number 2, your network. Yes, you've heard it before, but your network is one of the greatest career optionality drivers that you have if you cultivate it in the right way. Start by making a list of 20 people you know that could help your career over time. This includes people inside and outside of your company. Make plans to regularly stay in touch. That could be coffee chats, regular email, a newsletter, or a group you start to bring everyone together and share ideas. The key is your network needs investment. You can't cold reach out to contacts only when you need something and hope they will help you out. You need to build real connection and relationships for when the time comes to ask for help. Number 3, side income or business. This is the ultimate career option, and it's how my clients build career freedom without giving up the safety of their jobs. Think about how you would feel if you secretly built a business on the side. You nurtured it and got it to the point where you no longer had to take shit from anyone at work. You could just walk away. Again, you don't have to launch today, but stop putting it off. Carve out time for the important versus letting the urgent eat up all of your time as the clock keeps ticking away. What could you package from what you already know? What could you build using skills you're already getting paid for? Look for ways to turn your existing expertise into a new offering. Again, I figured the quickest and least risky way I could build a business was to package what I already knew and was already getting paid for into something new. And that's what I did. I started small. I tested the waters. And again, the goal isn't to replace your income immediately. It's to create the option and to start building something that could grow over time and completely replace your 9-to-5. Number 4, and this one's key, build rock solid clarity on your value. You need to build a crystal clear picture of your unique value that you bring to the table when you're at your best. We're all unique and we're all valuable, but it's on us to put the picture together. Having this picture does 2 critical things. Number 1, it acts as a personal anchor. Instead of pretending at work, wearing masks, and trying to morph your resume to fit open jobs, you know with certainty what you deliver and how you can create the most impact in your career. You narrow the field. Instead of a job loss leaving you questioning your worth and spiraling you into apathy, you believe in and can articulate your value, leading to brighter horizons. And number 2, shows you your real options. When you focus deeply on your natural advantages and value. You stop chasing what everyone else is doing, and you begin to see the core of you can be pivoted on many, many high odds paths. Your value isn't just your skills, it's your unique blend of attributes, competencies, and circumstances that create your edge. It's where your curiosity, energy, personality, aptitude, expertise, support systems, learning ability, and decision making style all intersect. So if you're drifting and you're questioning your value, I built a simple system that I call advantage mapping, and it's a key component of my Freedom Accelerator program. I built advantage mapping when I was severely questioning my true value and how I could use my innate advantages to be the most successful version of myself. Now I teach it to seasoned corporate execs and even in the college classroom. To learn more, click the link in the description below to get my free training. All right, if this video landed for you and you want to get ahead of the curve, watch this next. It's called 5 Subtle Signs You're About to Be Fired, even if you're a top performer. It'll help you spot early warning signs and move before it's too late.